And we're back! Welcome to Fetch Quests. My name is Joshua, and in this video, I want to go over the top 3 units to reclass in Fire Emblem Engage, as well as the skills you should get as early as possible for maximum benefit. Thank you for being here. Getting right into it, I want to note that these 2 skills are not required for you to play and enjoy the game, but they do help, and they come from the DLC expansion pass, and those 2 skills are Lineage from Emblem Aaaaaand and Star Sphere from Emblem Tiki. Go to the arena with your favorite units and fight Emblem Aaaaaand to get bond rank up to level 5 so you can inherit her skills. For 150 SP, you'll be able to acquire Lineage, which grants you bonus experience points, meaning the earlier you get this, the more payoff it will have. Do the same thing with Emblem Tiki and get bond rank to level 5, and this time for quite a bit, 1500 SP, you can acquire Star Sphere. It's worth the grind, trust me. If you equip both of these, you'll be able to not only earn your extra experience, but you'll also have an increased chance of your stats improving every time you gain a level. So this is beneficial across the board for any unit you're using. Also, fun fact, Jean can equip Star Sphere as well, and it should, pretty sure it does, stack with his unique skill, Expertise, so you can just imagine his crazy potential. Alright, at number 3 for the best unit to reclass in Fire Emblem Engage, we have Clan. He starts as a monk, and you'll probably use him mainly for healing, but his high speed stat allows him to double when he attacks, so you've probably found yourself using him as a physical attacker as well, which is perfectly fine. The reason you're better off reclassing Clan is because his natural strength growth is 35, versus a magic growth stat of 10. This means in addition to having other primary staff users and magic wielders on your team, Clan can be more effective as a physical attacker. It's your preference what main weapon you want him to use. In my case, I wanted him to be an axe user, so I reclassed him into an axe fighter, and then when he got to level 10, I promoted him to a warrior. And now he's a speedy, dexterous beast, throwing axes all around the battlefield. It's good fun, so definitely recommend reclassing Clan into some physical class. At number 2, in my opinion, is Jean. Sure, he wants to grow up in his father's footsteps and become a doctor, and his backstory would lead you to believe he's best suited as a healer, but do not be fooled. Jean can pretty much be anything you want him to be in this game. He naturally has high HP, dexterity, and speed growths, plus his unique skill, Expertise, boosts the percent chance of a stat increase across the board. So if you pair that with Star Sphere from Emblem Tiki, the sky is honestly the limit. There is no Dragoon class, unfortunately, in this game, so I had to do the next best thing, and what I did was reclass Jean into a spear fighter, and then when he got to level 10, I promoted him to a halberdier. And as you can see on the screen, his capability and stat growths are just incredible. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below, whether you left him as a healer or cleric, or if you reclassed him, and if you did, what did you make him? Is he one of the star units on your team? Because he sure is on mine. Before we get to our number 1 spot, it's time for Fetch Questions! Today's question, which streaming service has better shows? Netflix, HBO, or Hulu? Let us know in the comments below. Alright, finally, who takes the crown for being the best unit to reclass? Drumroll please. It's Anna! Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. Lady Anna. You get Anna as an axe fighter, and you'd be led to believe she would be a physical attacker, or maybe her small stature makes you lean towards reclassing as a thief. And I admit, she would be really cool as a thief. In my next playthrough, I may very well do that, but she would not be in our number 1 spot if that were simply the case. So no, the reason she is the best unit to reclass is because she has a wildly high 50 base magic stat growth. I believe That's the highest in the game. If you compare this to her middling 15 strength growth, it's clear to see she's much better optimized as a mage. The mage class has growth rates in magic of 25, which would bump Anna's to a total of 75% every time she levels up, or if she's a sage, there's a 30-point increase, popping that up to 80%. And you better believe, if you have Star Sphere equipped, you're basically guaranteed her magic stat increasing every single time. So be sure to get her magic or tome proficiency as early as possible. And the moment you have the option to get a second seal, use it on Anna, you will not be disappointed. Those are my top 3 reclasses in Fire Emblem Engage, as well as 2 skills I think you should use, as long as you have the DLC, of course. I hope this was helpful, or at least fun to watch. I did have a lot of fun making the video. I made sure to screen capture so many level ups because I just love seeing those little blue +1s all up on the screen. Leave your answer to the fetch question below in the comments. I'd love to hear what everyone thinks. My personal opinion is Netflix, but I think it just barely edges out HBO. I've really enjoyed Succession and recently The Last of Us. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to Fetch Quests and go out and do some Fetch Quests of your own. Sometimes the rewards are worth it. Bye, y'all.